This looks like a cow. Now there's some clouds to the west. Big overlook. It's Gilbert Peak, I believe, in the distance. The sun's starting to hit clouds, so I'm gonna get to it. It is incredibly cold, oh my word. Well, hello from the snowy Uintas. Very snowy. Very snowy, and this road has gotten chewed, man. Anyway, I've got the trailer in tow behind me, and I am up here for hopefully some wildlife photography. Should be that time of year that a lot of the animals have pushed down out of the high Uintas, and I know that this is an area that they push into. I'm gonna bounce my way down the road, try to not kill the trailer behind me, and then spend some time getting camp set up. Hopefully I can find a spot. That's the other thing I'm a little bit nervous about. These main roads will be plowed, but some of the side roads and access to some of the camping spots may not. So we'll see what happens there. It'll be an adventure nonetheless. Temperatures are relatively mild for up here. It's 21 right now. I think the low tonight is 9, and then the low tomorrow night is like, I don't know, 2 or something like that. That was a little bit of a drift there. I'm pretty sure I plowed down the middle with the axle on the trailer. So, all you lower clearance vehicles out there that are gonna drive this road, you're welcome. Anyway, I better pay attention to what I'm doing. All right, camp is set up. You can probably see it in the background there as I'm driving away. The sun is basically set. It's pretty dark, 5 o'clock now. But I got all the exterior stuff set up, which is what I really care about. So in this last little bit of light, I'm gonna go drive around, see if I can locate any animals for the morning, kind of figure out what roads are open and passable and what ones are not. I did get stuck. And it took about, I don't know, 20, 30 back and forths to get out. I'm supposed to get snow up here tonight into tomorrow. So we'll see what that brings. It would be cool to get some shots of moose or elk in the snow. I think that'd be really pretty. We'll see. Anyway, I'll catch you back at camp. All right, so I made it back. No animals seen, but I definitely saw tracks. Looks like it's all moose, except maybe just down the road a little ways here. I got the heater running. It's low 20s right now. So yeah, we'll get the temperature up in here and also get my food cooking here in a few minutes after I get the water connected and everything set up the rest of the way on the inside. It was snowing just a little bit outside when I came in here. Did hear some coyotes off in the distance as I was getting into the trailer, so there are some critters around anyway. That's basically set up. I got a TV that I put there, but I don't know that I'm going to put it up on this trip, namely because I want to conserve as much battery as possible so I can run the furnace as much as possible and stay more comfortable. So that's okay. I don't need a TV up here. Welcome to a snowy morning in the Uintas. It's the next day, and getting a little bit later of a start on time, just because of all the clouds and everything that rolled in. Still pretty dark. Yeah, I woke up to it snowing, and just slowly cruising the roads right now, seeing if I can find anything along the roads. I haven't been up here this late before, so yeah, I don't know. There are tracks around, so I'm sure there are critters. It's just going to take a little bit to find them, probably. So I just spotted a moose just right up here. Kind of turned and walked away a little bit, but pulled off here. I'm gonna try to peek up over this ridge and see if I can get him. I'm pretty sure it's a bull. Not big, but pretty sure. So it's snowing, so I'm not gonna bother with this, but I'll film with my other camera if I can. Well, no luck. There's no possible way that I can keep up with a moose in knee-deep snow. He just kept going. Yeah, that was tough. I needed my snowshoes. That's a good sign there are moose in here. Got a moose out in the open here. This looks like a cow, but this video is gonna be kind of shaky. All snow covered. I'm going to apologize in advance for the shaky video. I came back to camp for a little bit. Wanted to eat lunch here and then also get some batteries recharged. So I was focused on getting all that done. It was kind of nice to just relax a little bit, get out of the wind and the cold. But all finished with that now. So I am getting ready to head back out. The snow has kind of calmed down a little bit, but it's still really, really windy, which is going to be potentially tricky, but we'll still brave it and get out there. I looked over the photos that I took, and there's some cool ones in there, but nothing that's like amazing. So I'm still hopeful that I'm gonna get an opportunity for something that will be really good. And really the name of the game is persistence for that. So gotta keep going, keep looking, see what I can find, and hopefully the snow will calm down enough as we get towards the evening that we can get out a little bit and walk around. I'm trying to be careful with the lens and everything because I know it's not weather sealed super great. Anyway, gonna get everything packed up, loaded up, and then gonna go look around, see if we can find some good photos. So we'll see what we find. So I decided to drive a little bit east of where I've been, and the lighting here is just really nice. So I'm swapping lenses. I'm gonna take a couple landscape shots. It's midday, so normally not prime light, but with all the clouds and snow and everything, kind of looks cool. And the lighting's not super harsh either, so I figure why not? So if you look at the histogram, I'm exposing to the left, and that is because of the sun. When I look at the blown out portion on the photos I'm taking, if I set the histogram like that, it's a relatively small portion that's blown out. And I'm okay with the sun being blown out like that. I just don't want a massive amount of the sky around it blown out. So that's kind of why I'm doing that. Yeah, so I'm hoping something comes of that because it looks pretty nice in person. I like it. It's different. I think that's what I like about it. Probably about a point in time I need to start thinking about heading back to the area that I'm camped in, see if I can find some more moose. I really want to find a bull moose. Anyway, we'll keep going a little bit anyway. Well, so I was working my way back, and I'm just cruising along this road trying to make time, and I look off to my right, and there's two bull elk, like 60 or 70 yards off the road. And because I was just cruising along here so fast, it scared them. So I'm frantically trying to get my camera, and they changed direction and run behind the car. So I'm like jumping out of the car, making sure that I at least got it stopped. I got shots of them as they were running away, but nothing cool. Well, I mean, it's cool to see bull elk. They're 2 5 points. But man, I don't know, they both looked like they had been running for a while. So I don't know if I spooked them somewhere else and I just didn't realize it, and then when the road turned, I picked them up again or what, but last thing I expected, that's for sure. Oh man. Isn't that the way it always seems to work? When you're not prepared, when you're not paying attention, when your mind is on something else, you're just trying to make your way back to where you think you want to be for photos, you miss an opportunity. That's the way it works. All right, I made it back for the night. It is still snowing out there. The weather supposedly was only supposed to really be here until about 2 or 3 o'clock today. So, but it's snowed up here pretty much the entire day, and it's still going. So if it goes like this all night, I think I'm going to wake up to a fair bit of snow, and it's blowing, at least at camp. So may have drifts as well. Might be interesting getting out, but anyway, no other success after those elk. I hiked back the road that I had wanted to with snowshoes and couldn't find anything. So I turned around and then drove down to where I saw the moose this morning, and nothing was there either. So I don't know, it is a full moon, and at least my experience with full moons, you'll get the most action, of course, through the night, but then into the morning. Getting the temperature back up in the trailer, and then I'm going to get some food warming up here and just relax. Honestly, I'm in here so early because, I mean, it's getting dark. It's basically 6 o'clock, so it gets dark so early. I've got a bunch of time to kind of just kill, so to speak, in the trailer. And it's really nice because I can just relax and don't have anything that I have to do. And it's very rare that I have times like that. So I'm going to get to it and get stuff going here. This is what we've got. It'll take a little while to heat up, but it'll be good after today. And I've also got some homemade rolls. Can't complain. Well, I am in the trailer for the night. It is going to be a cold one. It's clearing off out there, and there's a pretty strong wind as well, so furnace is running a lot. I can feel a lot of air coming in too, cold air. I'm finding out there's a lot more leaks in this thing than I thought. So either way, I've run some calculations on battery and how much I should consume tonight. Based on how often this is running, and I should be fine. It's just going to run a lot, but either way, I'll be getting up bright and early again tomorrow and get some photos in the morning, and then got to take off late morning, get back home, and we'll hope that all the roads are open. I'm a little bit nervous with the wind that there's going to be some drifts that I got to try to get through, which if I was just in the truck, I wouldn't be as concerned, but all in the trailer, it's going to make it interesting. So hopefully that's not the case, but it's always possible. So anyway, I'll see you in the morning. Good morning. It's next day, and I think it's pretty cold out there based on what the trailer's been doing with the furnace, and the fact that you look at any of the metal parts here and there's frost. There's a metal plate that's right there. It's all frosted up. All this is all frost. I think that's probably going to be a record for cold that I've had the trailer in. But I don't know. I'm afraid I heard the water jug in the back of the trailer freezing at one point in time. But I'm about to go out here and start the truck and get that warming up, and we'll see what the temperature is. So it's still breezy. That's part of it. Now there's some clouds to the west, and maybe the east. Maybe it's just the wind that's making it so bad. Oh boy. Please start. Yes. Ready to go, 7. Not quite as bad as I thought it was gonna be. But it's cold still. Oh man. Get the solar panel dusted off here. Nice thing about clear days like this is you'll make good power once that sun comes up. Anyway, I'm gonna keep getting stuff ready here and I'll see you in the truck. All right, so I made it out to where I wanna start shooting for some of the landscape stuff. I got clouds that direction, nothing that direction. I really wanted to get up on the mountain over there and shoot back this way and was hoping there'd be some clouds surrounding those mountains over there, but I'm not sure that's gonna be the case. But it's 0 degrees sitting right here. So it's really pretty. I could just driving over here, the headlights from the truck, sorry, trying to get ice off the window. Just driving over here, I could see the sparkle in the snow that happens when it gets this cold. When I went to move the truck, I believe it was frozen in place. I tried to turn the wheel before I drove anywhere, and the wheel wouldn't turn. And I had to give it a fair bit of gas to get it to move. So I think it was frozen because as soon as it moved, then all of a sudden the wheels would turn and all that good stuff. But man, I'm back over in the same drainage where the moose were yesterday. And I'm hopeful that they'll be out again today and lighting will be a little cleaner maybe. Not that the lighting wasn't cool yesterday, but there were several photos yesterday that I looked back on the moose in the snow, and it almost looked like the camera focused on the snowflakes in front of the moose instead of the moose, which is a little bit frustrating. What are you gonna do? Make sure it focuses, that's what you're gonna do. But I did not. All right, this is where I'm shooting. Big overlook. It's Gilbert Peak, I believe, in the distance. The sun's starting to hit clouds, so I'm gonna get to it. It is incredibly cold, oh my word. Incredibly cold. It's brutal. I'm in like overload here of which direction to shoot. But I really like this view right here. So this is what we've got. I'm just waiting for the sun to hit the far peak at this point in time. I don't know how the animals do it. They are so tough. It's unreal. They never can escape this. They're in it all the time. Maybe that's how they do it. Well, I know that's how they do it. That's what we're looking at now. You can see the orange hitting the peak over there. And the orange in the clouds. She's really nice. That continues to be the view. It's just amazing. I've always liked that peak because it is so set apart from everything. It's not the tallest point. It's close, but it's not the tallest. I'm really putting my gear to the test today. I am losing batteries left and right. The receiver on the lapel mic died, I don't know when, in that longer clip that I was shooting. And then, so now I'm running the shotgun mic. Then I just was in the middle of talking to the GoPro and that battery died, even though it showed like 50-some% left on the battery. I just had to replace the battery on my camera, my Nikon. It's about the only one that's kind of hanging in there. But even at that, the LCD screen is getting was getting really slow. Everything was getting frosty. The bubble level on my tripod head was hardly moving. I think it was close to freezing. It's just cold. There we go. Nothing, bush. I can barely get the focus knob on the binos to turn. It's so stiff from the cold. But hey, it's warming up. It's 1 degree now. Always gotta look at things on the bright side. So anyway, I'm gonna be in the car for a little bit here. Hopefully get my toes warmed up. Give the camera gear a chance to get warmed back up. And I'm really hoping I'm gonna get lucky and get a moose right by the road, preferably a bull. We'll see. All right, well, that wraps it up. No moose this morning, unfortunately, but that's how it goes. So got off camp, packed up, everything was good to go. So yeah, I'm gonna start my way back. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.